Hello again. Um, yeah, so this will be the second video. There was supposed to be another video that was going to be the second video, but I haven't finished splicing it all together yet. I had a friend offer to edit these videos for me because apparently they have to be edited to sound professional and look good. So I'm going to let him do that for me, but I've took some video on my smartphone, and it's a relatively new smartphone. It's a good thing, but my computer is old, so they don't really talk to each other very well. So I'm having trouble transferring the footage onto my computer so that I can send it all to Lewis so he can edit it for me. Which is a shame because I also got some footage of the Family Games Day group all playing games together, which was fun. But I can't get it off my phone, so yeah. We'll do another sloppy video. Maybe we'll have nice and professional edited videos in the future when I can figure out either how to do it myself or how to get the footage off my phone or whatever. But yeah, I had an idea last night while I was talking to one of my other writer friends. In fact, she's done her name on Facebook is Clover Smith. She's done a video for on YouTube for me about one of the stories I published on Amazon already. A short story called The Haunted Story Dead Letter. The reason why it's got a subtitle like that is because I intended it to be the first part of a longer series. Well, okay, backstory. Originally, I submitted it for a short story competition to be put in a compilation, in an anthology. Maybe Lewis will edit that out if it gets to Lewis. But yeah, it didn't get picked. But the story was so good, and I had such a good time writing it, and I thought it was a good setup for a series. Well, my dad actually told me it should be a series. So, and my granddad say it was similar to Edgar Allan Poe, and I was very excited by the story idea. So, I posted it on Amazon to see if it would gain any interest, and so far it hasn't. I'm aware though that books that are posted on Amazon, kind of especially short ones, the 99p ones, I price it at 99p because it's just a short story. Yeah, I'm going off on a tangent again. The I would like to write more of the Haunted Story series, but I can't justify it at the moment because my time is full up of trying to find ways to make money. Frankly, at the moment I'm living in the basement of my of the vicarage where my parents live because my dad's the local vicar. But I'm planning on moving. My girlfriend and I are planning on moving into a rented house shortly, and we'll need. So I'll have bills to pay. Significantly more bills to pay than I do now. So I definitely need to make money. And I am making money as Odd Job Anthony, but recently there was a 2 to 3 weeks where it was torrential rain every day, and I was also fighting a chest infection, so it was actually conveniently a good time to be, having a chest infection since I couldn't work anyway. But those 3 weeks of not having any work ate into my savings quite substantially, and so now I'm having to start over. But anyway, obviously the Odd Job Anthony work is entirely dependent on whether or not I can get work, and whether or not I can find work that suits the weather. So I'd like to get back into my writing and have it generate an income so that I'm not entirely dependent on the odd job business, which is fine. I have ideas. One of the So obviously I could just write more haunted story when I've got time and publish it too. But I've actually already got some content that I could, well, not necessarily sell, but at least transcribe over to other websites like WhatsApp and Tumblr and Reddit and Patreon, obviously, to try and get more attention on my writing and hopefully gain some patrons that are willing to pay like a monthly subscription in order to help me to continue writing. So I already have 3 Facebook groups that I've been running for quite some time. 2 of them are much newer, and even the one that's been running for longer, the storyline has been rebooted recently, so it shouldn't be too hard to catch up on all 3. They're called the World of Dragons, which is pure fantasy. The Enveron Network, which is a dystopian, utopian sci-fi, depending on what side of the social divide you are. And When Magic Returned, and the premise of that is that everything was fine in the real world, running as it normally does, and then suddenly magic comes back. And there's a reason for it that you'll understand when you read the story. So I've been running these 3 plot lines as interactive roleplay games, for want of a better description, on Facebook in 3 Facebook groups with some players. And so if I can change, all I need to do is change the names of the players to the names of the characters, and I should be able to post it pretty much as is on the other pages and get more attention. Hopefully. We'll see. I'd also like to make more time to develop the self-help book idea, and write blog articles about becoming self-employed and an odd jobber and stuff, to help others do the same, because it is incredibly freeing to work for yourself instead of some big corporate non-entity. Yeah, and being able to control how much you get paid and who you work for and how many hours you work. It's good. I highly recommend it. Yeah, even though I'm trying to do more writing instead, it's been good, and I intend to keep it up for as long as I can. But I know that I'm turning 40 next year. There's gonna be a time when I can't physically do the work anymore, and I need to have something else to back it up. It may take years for me to generate enough income for my writing to be able to replace the odd job business entirely, and that's fine. I hope I have years. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I do need to make more time, and recently it's been really hectic because my girlfriend's been moving in, and we were hoping to already have somewhere to move into already lined up, but as it is, we're going to have to spend probably a couple of months cramped in these 2 little rooms until somewhere to rent becomes available, and that's fine. We'll make do. Yeah, this is all true. So I'm also working on a Dungeons and Dragons game for the Family Games group, or at least I should be. Still haven't had time to do that. I know what I'm doing. I just haven't got all the NPC character sheets written up, character stats written up. I only need a couple for the first session, so it shouldn't take me too long. I just need to make the time. But I've got 3 clients to see today as Oddjob Anthony, and then because players have delayed on posting their comments on When Magic Returned and the Enveron network, which should have been updated Tuesday and Wednesday respectively, I'll need to update both of those tonight. It's Thursday, by the way, so that we're all caught up. If I've got time, I need to start transferring info of older posts over to the websites I mentioned earlier. Get a go on that, but we'll see if I've got time. I may have to put that off till the weekend. But yeah, so the reason why I'm not actively working on the how to be an odd jobber posts at the moment is I've been working with some other people in the community who are trying to get in, who are trying to be odd jobbers as well. One of them is doing really well, which I'm pleased about, but I'm not always sure what needs to be written about. Like, it's one thing to talk about what I've been through and what I've experienced, but it's easier to see what other people are stumbling against when you can actually see other people stumbling against those issues. So I have a better idea what I need to write about and what I need to help people with when I can see them struggling. So maybe this is just an excuse that I'm telling myself, but I think I need to gain more experience training up other would-be odd jobbers in the field, seeing what they have trouble with so that I know what to write about before I have the material and content necessary to write more articles. Maybe something will occur to me and I'll write it anyway, but finding the time has been difficult at the moment, which is why hoping that there hasn't been such a huge gap between this video and the last one. I just dropped my pen. We'll figure it out. Hopefully, with experience, these videos will become a lot more polished, a lot less random. But maybe not. Maybe they'll just continue to be completely unprofessional rants about whatever pops into my head, and that's fine too. They're people who enjoy them will enjoy them anyway. So yeah, here's has been another completely random stream of consciousness video from Oddjob Anthony, aka Anthony M. Copeland. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have any... I forgot to mention that the last video, a lot of people suggested doing interviews as part of these videos, and I think that's a cool idea. I would like to interview fellow writers, crafters, artists, as well as other people who have started their own business. Really, the artists mentioned above are all in business for themselves as well, really, but talking to other entrepreneurs and other CEOs of their small businesses would be good, and I think that would help me towards the goal of teaching others how to be self-employed. So yeah, if you want to be on one of these videos, just have an informal chat with me, or even a structured interview about what it is you do, whatever it is you're passionate about. It doesn't even have to be something that a vocation. If you want, maybe you're just a really avid gamer and you want to babble about the latest game that you've been playing. That's fine too. Send me either comment add a comment in the comments below, or find me on Facebook and message me, however you want to do it, and we'll figure something out. That's all for now, because we've run over the 15 minutes, because I thought of something else to say. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.